camera 1 rolling, camera 2 rolling, sound speeding, and action.
Okay, Dr. Walker. So my first question is, before joining HPS, what was going on in your practice at the time? What felt the most challenging, and was there a moment you knew something had to change?
So there wasn't a practice before I joined HPS. I was actually involved with a big box vein institution, saw what they were doing, enjoyed the work, thought that I could do a better job on my own. And it was by luck that somebody told me about Dr. Pittman, told me about HPS, and I called Dr. Pittman on a Monday. He said, if you can be down here by this Friday, because we're having our biannual meeting, and I will walk you through what you need to know and what we can do for you to help you start your own practice. And by the time that meeting was over, I had already decided this was what I wanted to join, and this is what I wanted to do. And so it's because of HPS that I actually started my practice.
I love that. You don't have to look at the cameras. Feel free to talk to me.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so what stood out about HPS compared to joining other options? What did you immediately notice after joining?
Everybody was, number one, very personable. They took the time to get to know me, took the time to get to know my background and figure out what I wanted. 2, they step by step took me through the process of starting your own business. I'm a physician. I'm not a business person. I don't have anybody in my family who's ever opened up their own business. So I didn't know how to start, where to go. And there were persons in HPS who basically held my hand and walked me through the entire process of starting a vein clinic and putting me on the best footing to make it as successful as possible, which is something I didn't know people did, or didn't know groups or organizations that would be that open with the information that I needed to be able to get started. And so that's the reason why. And as I have continued in the process, as much as I know that I don't know everything, and still people have been great with answering any questions that I have, and not hoarding information, not hiding information, but being very open and honest about what I need to know. And so that's been great.
I love that. That's very cool. Love hearing the story. So now, how has being a part of HPS actually helped your practice day to day? Are there any specific tools, strategies, vendor savings that you use and value the most?
All of the above. So one, like I said, just the wealth of knowledge that's within the organization. Whatever questions I may have about taking care of a patient, or outcomes from a procedure that I've done, or even the best way to do a laser or to do foam, there is somebody in this group who's going to know about it. 2, yes, being able to access different vendors. Talking to them, figuring out which one's the best fit for me. Usually there are a number of vendors for us to actually choose from. And so being able to go through and talk to them and ferret out what's the best for my practice. And 3, yeah, the cost savings are great. You see how much things cost if you were on your own, and then being part of an organization that can actually rally behind you and get you better contracts, better options, better overall cost, especially when you're just starting out and you don't have the luxury of having lots of money to spend in lots of different places. Being able to have a group behind you to help you get the best price is good.
I love that. I love that so much. So what has your experience been part of a national community of independent vein physicians? How does that compare to practicing on your own? Just go more of what the summit has reinforced.
So for me, when you're in a place where there's not, it's different than practicing like in a Texas or in a New York or in a Florida, where there's literally your fellow vein physicians are just everywhere. I practice in Kansas. There are not that many around me at all. There's not someone who I could be like, oh, let me just drive over to their clinic and see what's going on. That's not how it works. And so knowing that I have all of this information and all of these contacts that are an email away or a phone call away or a Zoom, although we don't use Zoom, but a Google video way to be able to talk to all this wealth of information has been great. And even though I've been doing this for some time, still just knowing that those opportunities were there has been a blessing when thinking about HPS.
That's amazing. Awesome. That's all the questions I have.
Oh,
I
okay.
appreciate it so much. You're so good on camera. Wow. I'm blown away.
Okay.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You have a great lunch.
Oh, before you leave, could I grab the mic back?
Okay, you're right.
Thank you so much. You did amazing.
Thank you so much.
Philippines with the bathroom right there.
Okay.